Okay, this is the last day we're going to spend on distributing. Most of it's just like a mixed review. And then there's a couple of like multi-step, I would say, problems on there. But it's not drastically different from what we've been doing. This very first one, we can see that there's no parentheses, so there's nothing for us to distribute, okay, like multiply. So we can just put stuff together. And this n right here has really got a 1 in front of it. And so what can we put together?
Negative 4n.
A negative 4n and the 1n. Okay, and that's going to give me a negative 3n. Okay, and then I can also put together this negative 3 and this negative 4. Okay, and you just type in whatever it says on it. Type it in on the calculator, whatever it says. Okay, and then it'll give you a negative 7. Okay, and same thing, all of your answers should have 2 pieces. Okay, one piece being a letter with a number, okay, and another piece just being a number. Okay, so if your answer does not look like that, then you're not all the way finished. Okay? So if we look at 3, we can see that there are parentheses, which means we need to distribute. Okay, you're always going to distribute first, if there is. So we got negative 3 times 3 be negative 9, and from here to here I have 1r, so we're going to put an r. Okay, and then I got negative 3 times what? Negative 9. Okay, so make sure that you get that negative on there, and that's going to give you a positive 27. Okay, for quite a few of you guys, I don't want to say I've started to actually grade because I have been grading your stuff, but it's getting to the point where I need to quit baby grading you. Okay, so yesterday I started to not baby grade you. If you're missing and it should be a minus, that is wrong. Okay, if you don't have a minus out here, this is okay. If you forgot the R, I started to mark your stuff wrong because it's what I should do. Okay, but at the beginning of the year, it's like, okay, so make sure that maybe some of you guys need to slow down and actually like do the signs correctly. Okay, so on 5 we have parentheses right here, and so that means we need to distribute. So 5 times 8 is going to be 40. Okay, and then we got 5 times negative 2.
Negative 10.
It's going to be a negative 10 n. Okay, and then we still got this minus 8 or plus 8n that we haven't not used, so we're going to say plus 8n. Okay, and I know I'm not done because I still have 1, 2, 3 pieces. Okay, and I should only have 2 pieces. One with a letter and a number, and one with a number. So what can we put together?
Negative 10n and positive 8n.
Yeah, and that's going to give me a negative 2n, and then I still have this 40 over here. Okay, if we look at 7, and this is one that we have not done or seen yet, but the process is still the same. Okay, we need to distribute with the parentheses first. Okay, so we say 10 times what? 1. Okay, there's a 1 right here in between this r and this parenthesis. Okay, so 10 times 1 is going to be 10 r. And then I got a 10 times negative 7. Be negative 70, and so we've done that first set of parentheses. Okay, and then I need to do the other set of parentheses. So I got negative 5 times 7, be negative 35r. Okay, and then I got negative 5 times 7 again, so I got a negative 35. Okay, and same thing, I have more than 2 pieces to that, and so I need to put some stuff together. Okay, and what can get put together?
10r and negative 35r.
Yeah, this 10r and this negative 35r can get put together. Okay, and when you add those on the calculator, say 10 minus 35, okay, it's going to give you a negative 25r. Okay, so I know I've used this piece and I've used this piece, and so we can say, well, the only other 2 pieces that I haven't used yet is this negative 70 and this negative 35. And when we put those together, what are you going to get?
Negative 105.
Negative 105. Okay, someone asked me yesterday, I don't think it was in this class, that's why I want to say so. So, it does not matter right now if you put the minus 25R first and then the 105 or the 105 first, but make sure that the sign goes in front of whatever number it's supposed to go there, okay? So, if you chose to put these two together first, then your 105 would be first, and that's totally okay. What's up?
Should the 35 be a positive considering that it is? Oh, I see.
You good?
Yeah, I saw where it is now.
Okay. Okay, flip it over to the back side. Okay, if we look at 9, there's no parentheses there, so there's nothing for us to distribute, and so we kind of just combine. Okay, is there anything for us to combine? Well, yeah, these both have an x, so we can put them together. So 9 plus 4 is going to be 13x. And this is one of the cases where you're not going to have two pieces to your answer, okay? Just because there's no just plain numbers with no letters there, okay? Okay, if you look at 11, what number is getting distributed? A negative 1. Okay, there's really, between this minus sign and that parentheses, there's really a 1 right here. Oh, shoot. Okay, there's really a 1 right there, and my marker only goes so small, so it doesn't exactly look right. So, I got negative 1 times negative 2. It's going to be 2. Negative 1 times 10. Negative 10. And I have one n. From here to here, there's just one n. Okay, look at 13. Okay, we only distribute the piece that is like right next to or almost touching the parenthesis, okay? So some of you guys kept like combining this first and saying, well, 6 minus 6 is 0, and then trying to distribute the 0. Okay, you can't do that because you got to do your PEMDAS first. So this 6 is sitting right next to that parenthesis, so that's what's going to get distributed, okay? And it's really a negative 6. So I got negative 6 times what? A 1. Okay, there's really a 1 in front of that x. So you're going to have a negative 6x. Okay, and then I got a negative 6 times negative 9. It's going to be 54. And what kind of 54 is that? It's a plus. So some of you guys kept doing this for your answer yesterday. I don't, like, you didn't put a sign in between. I don't know really what you were doing. I think maybe you meant a plus 54, or you just forgot. Okay, and then we still have this 6 that we have not used yet. Okay, so we're going to put that down there. Okay, and then we say, well, what can get combined? Well, we can combine the 6 and the 54 to give me what? We can combine this 6 and this 54. 60, and then we still got that minus 6x. Okay, and then 15, same thing. So we see two sets of parentheses here, so that lets us know we need to essentially distribute twice. Okay, so I'm going to say negative 9 times negative 1 is going to be 9. Negative 9 times a positive 9 will be negative 81n. Okay, and then doing the other set, I got negative 7 times 1. Be negative 7. Negative 7 times negative 5, positive 35n. Okay, so we've done each parenthesis, and so now we can do our like adding and subtracting and putting stuff together. So what can we put together?
9 and negative 7.
9 and negative 7, and that's going to give me what? 2. Okay, and then I got a negative 81 and a positive 35.
Negative 46.
Negative 46, N. Okay, you guys go through and do all of the even ones. Okay, when you're done, put them back there. I'm gonna pass back your ones from yesterday.